You must learn 5 different serves to keep your opponents guessing. Everyone should learn these 5 serves to become invincible in pickleball. If you want to become a pro player in pickleball, then you must learn different styles of serves. These serves will not only make you invincible in your matches, but also greatly confuse your opponents. So, without further delay, let's jump straight into these serves. Hello and welcome to Pro Pickleball Media, your #1 spot for all pickleball content. Our channel is dedicated to the fastest growing sport in the US, and we cover all fun and exciting things related to pickleball. So if you love pickleball and want to learn more about it, just take a second to subscribe and press the bell icon so you don't miss any of our recent videos. In pickleball, only the serving team can score. That alone makes developing a strong serve paramount to your game. But there are other reasons why having a good serve is essential. It controls the pace of play. It can make the third shot stronger. The stage is prepared for a volley, typically beginning around shot 4 or 5. It's fun, duh. But while having one good serve is vital, having multiple serves to keep your opponent guessing is even better. In this video, we will explain 5 different serves, how to use them, and the benefits and disadvantages of each. We've got a lot to cover. Let's get started. Serve number 1, the power serve. Unlike other serves, the power, the rip, and the drill all go by distinct names. In any case, nearly everyone has a preferred power serve. What could be more entertaining than hitting the ball into your opponent's mouth or seeing them make a futile attempt to retrieve it? Regardless of what you name it, a power serve is a low hand serve that requires a fast response from your opponent. How to hit a power serve. Strong follow-through is essential for a powerful serve. Take a solid stance, then swing through the ball, turning your hips such that your paddle lands close to your opposite ear. Be aware of any tendencies to rely solely on your wrist rather than your body as a whole. Flicking or slapping at the ball makes it harder to control, increasing the likelihood of making a mistake. Another common mistake is having a death grip on the paddle right before the swing. Due to the increased stress, they may end up smashing the ball so hard that it ricochets off the court and into the stands. If you want to hit a power serve, your grip should be between 1 and 10 when you step to the service line. You can easily serve to any part of the court because to your tremendous strength. If you want to win, though, it's best to target your opponent's weakest side when serving. So they have to quickly give up their advantage and resort to a backhand return. It's often understood that backhands are weaker than forehands. Benefits and disadvantages. Power serves are useful because they can catch an opponent off guard, which can result in a quick point or a weak return of serve. One drawback of a power serve is that it leaves you with less time to get into position for the third shot, or that your opponent can return the serve with more force due to the ball's low and flat trajectory. A net fault is possible. Serve number 2, centerline serve. It's human nature to fall into a groove and try to guess your opponent's next move, like their serving pattern. The centerline serve is an interesting variation on the typical serves you'll be making. A well-placed centerline serve can throw off an opponent's timing and lead to an unanticipated response. How to hit a centerline serve. To prepare for a centerline serve, you should position your body so that you're on top of or very close to the service line. You should approach the shot as though you were serving a normal ball, but aim for an inside-the-line bounce against your opponent. While it may take some work, serving down the middle by swinging your hips and arm further than usual may prove fruitful. Try to place the serve right in the middle of the goal area. The best times to use the centerline serve: when your opponent is hugging their corner, when they are playing up in front of the baseline, when they have a tendency to move towards the corner with their first step. Benefits and disadvantages. This serve has the advantage of making your opponent anticipate a wider variety of shots than they may otherwise. The goal is to make them second-guess themselves and behave more quickly than they would like to. The main drawback of this serve is that you have to be perfectly aligned on the center line, which may give away your intentions. Now, before we move ahead to talk about more game-changing pickleball tips, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to our channel so that we can keep bringing more informative pickleball content to you. Your little contribution means a lot for us. Serve number 3, kitchen corner serve. In a kitchen corner serve, you aim to send the ball past your opponent's kitchen corner. If you place it well, your opponent's momentum will carry them off the court, giving you a fantastic opportunity for a third shot if they manage to get it back over to your side. How to hit a kitchen corner serve. When attempting a kitchen corner serve, it's important to start by standing far away from the wall. Keep the ball going away from your opponent's starting point as it gently slides down past their kitchen. The key to a good return on this serve is a light yet firm grip. Can desalination solve the water crisis? Put your shot past the other wall of your opponent's kitchen. There are 2 situations which the kitchen corner serve will be most effective. 1, when your opponent is near the center line, and 2, when your opponent has difficulty reaching 2 balls quickly. If they are positioned far from the court, behind the baseline, and you need a new tactic to use against them. Benefits and disadvantages. If your serve is good, you can quickly gain a point, which is its main advantage. If your opponent does manage to hit the ball, they will be completely out of position for the following shot, and your inferior return of serve should put you in a perfect position for a third shot. The challenge of this shot is so that it needs to hit it with enough force to go over the net, but softly enough to land just outside the kitchen. This serve is easily faulted. Serve number 4, lob serve. The lob serve is another type of serve that goes by a variety of other names in different contexts. The aim is to make your opponent's lives as difficult as possible by consistently sending the ball high and deep. How to hit a lob serve. Putting a wide arc on the ball and making your opponent step back to return it is the key to the lob serve. In order to hit the ball, you need to get as low as you can and then force your paddle up through it. However, be careful since it's easy to make touch with the ball when it's over your waist, and that's a foul. You can aim this serve anywhere as long as it's high and deep. The best times to use a lob serve. To change the pace of the game. When your opponent is aggressive and likes to move up quickly. When you're playing in front of the baseline. When you want to frustrate your opponent. Benefits and disadvantages. The advantages of the sky serve is that it pushes the opponent to travel further into the defensive position while waiting for the ball to bounce, and that it's sluggish and soft, requiring them to contribute their own strength. They'll have a tough time returning the serve because the bounce will be higher than usual. The most common blunder while attempting a lob serve is to make contact with the ball when it is too high in the air. If you swing too late or don't get your paddle down low enough, you could get called for a fault because the rules require contact to occur below. Those who have played tennis before might be used to receiving and returning such shots, and if they are, they could punish you severely if you try one. Serve number 5, spinning serves. Learn to spin the ball and you'll have one of the most dangerous serves in pickleball. The USA Pickleball Association publishes updated rules annually, so it's important to stay up to date. A popular spin serve employed in previous years, termed the chainsaw, to which players added spin to the ball by using the paddle, was just outlawed until 2022. So if you want to create a spin serve, A, check the rules to see if it's allowed, and B, don't be surprised if it's outlawed the next year. How to hit a spin serve. The paddle cannot be used to assist in the spin, and players are limited by using just one hand when doing so, under 2022 regulations. A legal move is a one-handed spin in which you toss the ball into the air, spin it as it descends, and then strike it when it reaches waist level. Knowing how the ball will behave after a bounce on the other team's side is crucial for accurate aiming. It can rebound at your opponent or send them flying. As long as the ball bounces once inside the lines, well, you can't really miss. The best time to use a spin serve. Anytime, as long as you're good at it. If your opponent is unskilled or not used to returning spinning serves. To keep your opponent guessing, to frustrate them. If you notice your opponent favoring one side of the box over the other. Benefits and disadvantages. When you spin the ball and serve it, it bounces off the ground at an angle that puts your opponent in a tough spot. It's possible that a bad return will occur even if they make contact due to the ball's rotation. While spin serves can be very effective, they can be difficult to perfect, and they may be banned the following season, potentially making you a popular target for opponents. So what is your most preferred serve shot in pickleball? Tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to like this video and share with your fellow picklers. Also, if you love pickleball, then make sure to watch this next video on our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.